Hello everybody, how's it going? Superfiend here, and welcome back to our legendary Total War Crooked Moon Skarsnik campaign. We are fighting another defensive siege at Zarakzil. We've got some savage orcs, some biggins, some goblins. They got chariots, boar boys, trolls, and a doom diver. We've got Grimgor and our Crimson Killers Black Orcs, the Regiment of Renown. And we'll go ahead and drop this banner on them. That'll make them slightly better. And then we got a bunch of goblins. So let's go ahead and fight this. I was half tempted to auto-resolve this because I am getting kind of tired of fighting these old battles at Zarakzil. They pop up every so often. And the real action is against Chaos, because Chaos is pretty much all that's left. Chaos Vargs scaling the Wood Elves and the Dwarves. But you know what? We'll fight it anyways. Okay, so we got Savage Orc Biggins, and Orc Biggins. Okay. And then over here, Night Goblins, Orc Biggins, Night Goblins. Now, these are regular Orc Biggins? Okay. So, we got Biggins and Savage Orc Biggins over here on this side, right? And where's the Doom Diver? They actually deployed the Doom Diver front and center over here. Usually it ends up over here. So, what we're going to do, I think, is these guys have no armor. They're completely naked. So we can actually just set our Goblin Archers up over here, and they will melt these guys as they get off their towers on the walls. So we don't even have to, like, kill them. So let's see. What we're going to do is... well, first we're going to make sure that we turn off skirmish mode. And let's go ahead and put one unit of archers here and one unit of archers here. That way we can at least fire on the towers. And then we will take the other archer units and we will set them up down here. And, you know, we're just going to tie these guys down with a couple Night Goblin units. And then we'll put our spiders, let's see. Let's put both units of the spiders over here. And let's put the wolves over here too. We can always move them very easily should we need to. And we're going to set our trolls down in here. Trolls are fast. We can... Actually, let's set this unit over here. We can move our trolls pretty quickly if we need to. Now we got Grimgor and the nice Black Orcs. Now let's see. What's going to be breaking down the gate? It's going to be trolls. And... I think what we can do... Okay, we'll go ahead. We'll put these Night Goblin units up here. And we'll put our general Night Goblin right here. And let's see, we'll put our Black Orcs down here. And so what'll happen is because these guys are hidden until they get close, we'll be able to fire on them. They won't be able to fire at us with the Doom Diver. And we'll go ahead and let them break the gate. And they'll be met with Grimgor, who's pretty tough. And a couple more units of Night Goblins. Let's see. And we'll kind of set these guys here and these guys here. And then the spiders and the trolls can come this way if they need to. They can go that way if they need to. And I think we're going to be okay over here. And as we wipe out these units, we can bring the archers around and they can fire off the walls over there. So let's get her done. And I swear these flags are new. I don't remember flags being at the capture points. Am I crazy? I might be. Let's see. Let's knock the goblins down. We'll let the biggins make it. Okay. And we're gonna leave the Black Orcs off the wall because they might have to come up and help fight the biggins. These guys all got fanatics. Some of them do, anyways. So we'd probably be better off if we put the ones with fanatics down here on the floor, but whatever. It's not going to matter. Okay, so now that we broke that tower down, you know, let's come over here with them, and we knock that tower down. Let's come over here. So these guys can fire into their flanks, because they're going to come up on the walls here. Those guys are going to get melted. Alright, so we're taking a little bit of missile fire here. Can't really hit much with this tower. With this tower, yeah, we'll fire on the Boar Boy Biggins. %33% gate damage. Oh boy, these guys are getting melted. Okay, let's get them off the wall, right? And we can't really run out with our cavalry units because the Boar Boy Biggins will just rip us apart. So we just have to let them get the gate open. Okay, so we should be able to take these Biggins up here with all these goblins. I think we'll be okay. Look at these Savage Orcs. Look at that. They're just melting. They're already broken. And here's the Biggins back here. Okay. So that went about how I expected. Okay, Grimgor got knocked on his butt. In we go with the goblins. And let's bring some more poison attacks with the Spider Cav. And I see a chariot in here. Let's get the trolls on the chariot. Let's get Grimgor on the chariot. Okay, so everything up here is evaporating. We're not even using our Black Orcs yet. And the unit of spiders got confused, I guess. Okay. Yeah, see, look at this. These guys are just... nothing the AI can do over there. Okay, now when these guys come off the wall... well, let's see. Let's move these guys here. And now that we got all of our buddies in here... Grimgor and these trolls can be control group 2. Let's pop our melee attack bonus. Okay, what are these? Night Goblins. Night Goblins. Okay, so we're still holding our own up there. We're still doing okay. Chariot's taking a little long to go down. We got 2 chariot groups. Okay, now it's starting to crumble. Starting to crack. And let's get these guys up here on those archers. And now the Orc Biggins. Yeah. Okay, and let's get Grimgor on the second chariot. And all these Night Goblins can crush this one. And the spiders will run it down. Okay, everything over here is broken. Alright. We'll just speed it up. Because the battle is basically over. And I guess if we want to, we can bring these guys over here. And go kill the Doom Diver. Maybe we'll actually end up capturing the Doom Diver. No, we're not going to get out there. Okay. That was easy. And we didn't even need to use our Black Orcs. And let's see. Lots of fightiness for Grimgor. Well, we earn lots of money every turn. So, you know, I think we'll just take the replenishment. Those guys will be back in a turn or so anyways. Okay, faction destroyed. Estalia's gone. And I'm going to guess it was Chaos or Beastmen that did it. Probably Beastmen. Here it's saying that it was a close victory. There was nothing close about it. We crushed them. Okay. Wurzag got a Wah. And we got our Squig Riding technology. So let's see. We need to go upgrade our engineering, our Goblin Workshop. Okay, let's just make our Wolf Riders faster because we're not really using Orc units. And let's go find, where is... Okay, we need to upgrade this building so that we can upgrade that one. And do we have... I thought we had one down here. Where's our other workshop? Don't we have 2? I think we have 2. Here's the other one. Well, I don't suppose we have to upgrade that one right now. And what's going on over here for our recruitment nonsense? Just Just trying to figure out where do I want to go ahead and build some buildings, because we're pretty set with money all over. I think we should upgrade these ones. This is level 5. We should go ahead and get the towers in here. We'll do this. And we'll go ahead. Varenka Hills. Let's go ahead and make that level 4. And then now in here, what would we build in here? Or do we want to focus on this? We kind of need to tear down these money buildings so that we can build the other recruitment buildings in here. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to keep the tents for just a little bit longer. And we'll go ahead. We should upgrade this. And really we need to upgrade this building too. So as soon as we can, we should come back in here and upgrade this so we can get this Skarsnik shack to level 4. We spent all of our money. And we got this guy cruising this way. Okay, now this is what I like to see over here, right? Okay, here's Gorkle. He's the guy that's laying siege. Azag just got a Wa, and if we transfer units from Azag's army, he'll lose the Wa, so we don't want to do that, right? Okay, so maybe what we want to do... Okay, maybe we want to take Skarsnik. Let's see, where's our big boss? Let's go do some scouting. Okay. So, if we tell this Wa to attack the settlement, is it going to move in the reinforcement range? Because if it does... Well, no, we kind of need Warzak too. Alright, let's take Skarsnik. And, we're going to move up to here and go into a raiding camp so that we can replenish. And let's see, okay. So we're going to move this guy up with Skarsnik. Him and Skarsnik are going to travel together, I think. And we're going to take Warzag, because he needs to replenish. And we're going to set him right here and get him replenishing. And this guy can't recruit any units. Is he building towers or anything? He is. He's working on it. It's going to take him forever, though, because he doesn't have a strong labor force. But we can actually just sit out here for 7 turns if we have to and just bleed those guys out. Because they're not going to try to attack us with... Well, I don't think they'll try to attack us with the Wa and all this other stuff. Nah, they won't. They're going to stay right where they are. And let's see. Moving over this way. Okay, we're under siege right here. Goblins. And okay, let's see what they got. This is not a threat. We don't have to worry about this. We can just let them lay siege. That's fine. Now this over here. Ooh, this is a problem. Kolek, right? Oh, man. And how many turns? 6 turns. Okay. And they're not bringing in any reinforcing armies. And Azag is mostly replenished. Let's see. We'll just underground move Azag to right here. And let's not forget that Sigvald is here. And where are these guys going? Okay, Azag's Wa is just it's just got a mind of its own. Alright, so this guy's in trouble in here, but so far we're okay. We'll be okay for a few turns. Now we got some skill points. Let's see. Oh, Misdirector. Put him on a Cave Squig, and we'll give him Dodgy Geezer. It's really underwhelming, the amount of heroes I've been using in this campaign, and that's an aftermath or an after effect of how messy and how poorly the campaign went in the first like 100 or so turns. And then once we like we never had the chance to get a nice recruitment and settlement going and like get the shamans and all that nonsense. It just never happened. And as it turns out, we don't really need it. But, okay, let's see. This guy, we'll go ahead and get Misdirector again for him, and we'll end the turn. Okay, so who's that? Where's he going? That looks like Thorgrim. And I think he's going to go stop at Nashak's lair. And there's the Top Knots. I think it's the Top Knots. We have to kill them as part of our victory conditions. Okay, looks like Sigvald is coming towards Azag and this other army that's recruiting. And then those guys laid siege again. All right. And we're going to have another rebellion at the vaults, which is Zarakzil. So just constant rebellions here, right? No reason to fight that one. Okay, now, so Sigvald is coming this way. He is kind of strong. Okay, now, with this amount of goblins right here, we can kill Kolek. I'm pretty sure we can kill Kolek. And do we have any more units that are unbreakable? We need something big and tanky that... Oh, these guys are good. Armor Sundering. We need something big and tanky that can sit there and pin Kolek down for us so that these Night Goblin archers can melt him with missile fire. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we're going to move up to there. And we're going to we're going to camp again. Okay. We need to pin down Kolek. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get more Night Goblin archers. We're just going to ping Kolek with a bazillion Night Goblin archers. That's the plan, okay, for Kolek. That's how we're going to do it. And let's see. Now, I hope that Sigvald doesn't, like, come down this way, because that would be a surprise. And... what's going on here? Let's upgrade this, just in case he does. How many turns? 4? Well, if Sigvald decides to go that way, we're not going to have that building in 4 turns, that's for sure. And I'm not going to spend any more money, because we're sitting a little low. And let's see. Okay, these guys cruising through here. And we'll take Skarsnik and underground move. We're going to go take all this stuff over here with these 2 armies, Skarsnik and the other guy. This guy should be low level. He's pretty low level. Let's try to kill him. Bummer. And what do our odds look like over here, right? We got way too many goblins. Well, you know what? We're going to wait. We're going to wait just a little bit. I want to get this guy out of here, and I want to go over here, and I want to see what Thorgrim is going to do first. Okay, and we're going to ignore Kolek. So is that all the movement? I think that's it. Okay, it's a short turn. Okay, so Thorgrim is coming towards Skarsnik. And that's fine. Okay, so Sigvald is going after the Wood Elf territory. Which, that's fine with me. I prefer that. Now we got a Chaos Rebellion over here. You know, let's just suicide Azag's Wa onto it. And let's see. Gotta wait one more turn for these guys. And actually, before we go up there, Carrick 8 peaks. Okay, one more turn. A couple more turns before we can upgrade this. And then over here, let's see. Since Sigvald's going that way, we got plenty of time to upgrade things in here. Let's get our walls. And, well, eventually we're going to want to drop the, let's see, this is going to level 4. We're going to want to drop this tent. This is Doc Karaz. They got to come through here to get to there, so it's okay if this doesn't have the walls. And what are these guys doing? Are they doing anything useful? The wood elves are just like pissing about over here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and what's he got? Can he take Skarsnik by himself? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Let's go ahead and assassinate this guy. Okay, we got him that time. And Grumpink is a minor settlement. It's got a crap garrison. So we'll probably just auto-resolve our way through this. Okay, and ooh, sack. Do we want to sack it? 21,000. Oh boy, I could go and build a bunch of buildings with that. Straight away, couldn't wait. Nah, we're just going to occupy it. Just occupy it. Alright, and let's go ahead and start that building. And an obedience building and tents. Because when we find the tank Mount Gunbad, it's probably going to get dropped to level 3. And okay, these guys here, so... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move these guys right to here. Thorgrim, he can get all the way to here. He can get over to here. And we can't use this guy for much of anything for a turn. Alright, and we're almost ready to go attack Big Bad Kolek over here. How many turns have we got? 4 turns. We got plenty. Okay, we're going to be able to do it. End turn. The wall won? Alright, well, good. Go attack it again. Okay, so you got the Von Karsteins and the Vampire Counts are kind of surrounding that army over there. They got armies here, but, okay. We didn't get to see the outcome. And then the Wood Elves, you know, like, just go attack them. Kill them. Okay, raiding. We got a rebellion in the Southern Grey Mountains. Is that over here? Oh, great. Chaos Rebels. Sneaky Gabos. Well, that's a problem. Okay, the Gabos. Alright, so let's get up here at this guy. Attack with Azag. And we're just going to auto-resolve this. And we'll take the leadership. 4 turns of increased leadership is going to be nice in a couple moments here because we're going to be fighting Kolek. And we'll go into a force march. And we'll just get all the way up here. And we'll force march and get as far up here as we can, right? Now, if we were to... Well, actually, let's get Azag's point first. Now, let's see. Okay, now, if we were to attack on this turn, what's it going to look like? Now, if we auto-resolve, it looks great, right? He's got chariots. Kolek, he's got a sorcerer. And who would come in? We got the garrison, we got the guy in the settlement, and then Azag would come on. That's not really what we want. Kolek is gonna rip apart these goblins. So we're going to decline the attack for right now. Okay. And let's see here. We can move with Skarsnik. Okay, so Thorgrim retreated back. So let's just move this way and keep an eye on what he's doing. And, you know, I kind of think that we just want to go keep the pressure on him, right? That's what we want to do. Okay, we're going to suffer a tiny bit of attrition. And they're under siege up here, too. Okay, good. And we got everything nice and controlled down here. And can we upgrade this yet? Not quite yet. Building browser. Okay, Carrick 8 Peaks. This is where we need to build all of our level 5 buildings. And so we've got this one and that one. So we need to build a troll cave in here. And Valaya's Sorrow, do we have any custom buildings? And the answer is no. And we've already got the Wolf Den. We've already got the Muster Fort. We've got this. And we're building this right now. So I guess squigs. Squig cages would be a good choice, right? And we're not going to spend any more money. And Iron Rock and all that, I'm not concerned with it. Alright, and then in the next turn or two, we're going to be attacking Kolek. Unless Kolek attacks us right now. Okay, so I think the Wa finally got wiped out, which is what I want. I want Azag to be able to get a new Wa if he defeats Kolek. If he happens to be the one that does it. Hostile hero activity, Idol Carver, and let's see, Black Mountains is going down, Silver Road is going down, and not worried about the rest of these. All right, I think it's about time for our standoff with Kolek here. Let's go ahead and get Azag replenishing. Who's got the big spider right now? Is it Warzag? I think it's Warzag. Kind of want the big spider over here. Okay, let's see. You know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to add these 2 units. And how many turns do we got here? 2. We're going to wait. We're going to wait 1 turn. Okay, we'll set this up on the next turn. I want these guys to be fully replenished. And in the meantime, Kolek may decide to attack us here. And we're going to get like all of our reinforcements and stuff, if he does. In fact, can we move a little bit closer here? Yeah, let's scooch him up and get him replenishing right there. Right? So if Kolek decides to go through with that, he's doomed. And Sigvald has raised Carrick Izor. Grimgor. Let's see. Melee infantry units. Alright. We got 3 more turns before we can upgrade this. So we're getting close. And I'm not worried about any of this stuff. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a Dwarf Lord sitting outside. Now, is this the capital? It's not. Alright, so we're going to lay siege with Skarsnik. And move this guy up in the reinforcement range. And we've got plenty of Night Goblin Archer missile units. Okay, and now I'm half tempted to bring him down here to try to assassinate this guy. Yeah, I think I will. Moving him up here to scout would be good too, but I want to get rid of this dwarf hero down here that's trying to injure us every turn. I don't want that to happen. Now, his stuff here affects all savage orcs, except for the missile units. And this is Warzag's last level up, so let's see. And I think we're pretty good with the spell, so let's just put it into Thick Skin, make him a little stronger that way. And these guys got, what, 3 turns? We're just going to wait them out. That's the smart thing to do. I don't want to lose all this stuff over here trying to take this. I mean, look at this. They get all these long beards. Now, there's no wall. No, this has walls. This is a capital. So, I mean, this would be a big bloody affair. We're going to lose a lot of units doing that. So I'm going to wait them out because that's the smart thing to do. And because I want to get the campaign done and over with. So as soon as these armies are done over here, we want to, like, march them out, take all this territory, and then go meet chaos over here. And those are the battles that I would like to show. Those are the battles I'd like to show. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll fight this battle up here with Skarsnik, and then we'll end the turn. And, okay, see, pretty close. Ooh. Well, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's going to be tough. Especially their regiment and renown units. Now, what we need to do is we need to encircle them and get around them with our archers, and with the nasty skulkers would be good too. And so our reinforcements are coming on back here, and theirs are coming on over there. So let's go ahead. Let's just get a line of night goblins, and we'll get Skarsnik right here. And you know, the nasty skulkers, we'll deploy off to the sides, and we'll get our archers in the back here. We'll harass with our chariots, and then the squigs. You know, squigs are kind of fast. They're not super fast. All right. And let's see. Okay, so we got this guy. Bunch more night goblins. And let's get these archers over here. I'll get these archers over here. And then we got all of our spider units. Oh, we got some trolls too. That's nice. 1 unit of trolls? I thought we had 2. Let's see. I thought we had 2 trolls. That's okay if we've only got the 1. Alright, and these are quarrelers, so they're going to be able to hit us. So what we want to do is we want to wait for our war machine to get up there. Because our war machine is going to have the range to hit these guys. And let's see, these guys will be control group 1. These guys will be 2. These guys will be 5. Good grief. What is firing at us? Oh, they got that rock lobber, okay. And these guys will be 6. And they're moving the rock lobber to fire on us some more. And so how far can we fire? We need to move forward to fire on the longbeards is what we need. So we'll move up to about there. And about there. And about there. Okay, so they're still not moving towards us. They're not going to move towards us until maybe we kill their rock lobber. Okay, and so just like that other battle ages ago with Wurzag, our war machine, everything is falling short. What the heck is up with that? That is such garbage. All right, get up here. I mean, what is causing that? Okay, can you hit him now? Okay, there we go. Now we're hitting them. And, you know, it looks like we're going to have to move up on these guys, so... All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move up to about here, and we'll move up to about here, and we'll move up to about there, and all these goodies. Gonna be tough. We're gonna have to encircle them. Now the good news is they can see Skarsnik and our hero. They can see our squigs. Okay, the Skyhammer will die quickly once we actually get to firing on it. Let's change our target here. And let's just fire on... let's see. Stop firing for a moment. Okay, any of these guys visible? They're not. Now, I'm kind of tempted to take our chariots and lead the charge with our chariots, because the chariots will absorb a lot of the missile fire. So if we like ram the chariots in over here, I thought I told this thing to stop firing. Fire on the Norglims. Okay, what's he firing at? He's firing at our squigs. Okay, so this is a good time to get the squigs over there. These guys are all still hidden. These guys are all still hidden. Let's creep them forward. Let's get our squigs over here. Where's the trolls? Way over there somewhere, of course. Alright, so here we go. We're taking fire here. Let's ram in. And we want these guys to take the brunt of the damage. And now let's send in our 2 units of Night Goblin ranks. Bring these guys up. Bring these guys up. Okay, let's get our chariots over here now because we're getting their lines all screwed up. And Skarsnik. Okay, and we're going to get around on the back here with these guys. Okay, now let's get our chariots out of here. Let's tell our war machine to stop firing. We need our trolls too. And how these guys get missed. Alright, so let's see. Need to creep these guys up. Let's get these guys over here. What are these guys fighting? Okay, we're getting a nice encircle on them. Okay, now, there we go. We want these guys firing on this stupid gyrocopter thingy. And we want to fire on the miners. Okay, let's get out of here with all this stuff, right? And let's see. Fire on them. Fire on them. Get in there. Okay, trolls. Have we got any nice rear charges set up here? Let's get the trolls on these longbeards. Okay, that thing is destroyed. These guys are almost gone. And where are we really hurt over here? Okay, let's get these chariots back over. Let's get all this stuff back over. Oh, you know what? We need to get on the Scolder Guard. These things are killing us here. Okay. Charge the trolls over this way. Okay, let's debuff and run and get these guys firing on the lords here. Okay, and this is Thorgrim. Okay. Get the trolls on the Scolder Guard. And where's Skarsnik? Let's make sure that we're keeping up the speed here. Oh, these guys came back. And let's get Skarsnik and this guy. And let's get them on Thorgrim as much as we can. Okay, let's break this stuff over here. And let's fire on Thorgrim. Fire on Thorgrim. Get these miners. There we go. There we go. And so what's still up? There must be a unit of something unbreakable. No, everything is running. So what's left to kill? What's left to squish? Oh, here they are. Dragonback Slayers, right? Okay. Where's our trolls? There we go. Okay, so the dwarves are all but destroyed. They've got a couple settlements. The top knots are going to take away one, probably going to raise it because they can't settle. And then the dwarves have just a little bit of territory up in the north, and that's it. And how'd we do here? Did we manage to keep pretty much everything? We did. 4,000, and we'll occupy and get the replenishment. And if we're lucky, Skarsnik will have enough fightiness to get a Wa pretty soon. Melee. Okay, that's a shield. Who cares? Okay, we'll just move all the way up here. And with this guy, we'll go ahead and buff his goblins. Skarsnik's fightiness is almost there for a Wa. And let's... Well, okay, we got some skill points. Alright, let's end the turn, see what the AI does, and we'll call the episode over. There's Archeon. He seems to like traveling through the mountains up there. Okay, it looks like Sigvald is going to head over towards the Blood River Valley. But it's hard to say. No, we have to kill you guys to win the game, so we're not going to enter into diplomacy with you. Who is this? Oh, these guys? There's no way they're going to win. Okay, we'll come back. We'll fight this in the next episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, and have yourself a great afternoon.